Go. Hi, it's skycat.live. Woo! What's up? It is if I could get my taskbar open, it is February 16th, Friday, February 16th, 2024. It is 11 a.m. in the morning. I just got done walking. I've been playing games for about 45 minutes now, and I'm going to switch off the camera because I left the camera on for 45 minutes, and that's cute, but oh well. We're going to switch it off now. Oops, and there we go. I like that big face thing, but I do not wish it to affect the stream, and it did. I lost viewership here because I forgot to turn off the camera, which is annoying. Thought I heard something. I need to know where I am. Yeah, I don't know where I am. Where am I? Oh, yep, okay. Oh, yep, okay. So, down this road, I should see my house. Oh, no, down that road. Oh, go, go. I don't want to bite. No, no, no. Too hard to see where I'm going. Today, I would be playing Rust, FFXI, and EvE. That is a mini. Wait, did I pass my house? I think I did. Yes, I did. I'm going. I'll come flip in a second. Get inside before patrol kills me. Okay, and sorry to those guys who've been watching. I know that the big face wasn't fun, and I'm so sorry that I did that. But anyways, I'm not perfect. Whatever. Last night was a good session. I sang for 4 hours or something like that, 3 hours, and then I just went to bed. It was good. It was a good day. I didn't overwork. I didn't spend too much time. It was just good. It was overall good. I need a weapon flashlight, which I'm not sure I own. Do I own weapon flashlight? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, make me one. And there we go. Aggroed horde, I guess. Where is my suit? Where's my suit at? That's dumb. Oh my god. It didn't loot the entire corpse is what it is. Go back there. Yeah, I guess I'll go back there now. I just... Okay... Well, I'll wait till daytime. There's no reason to go out at night. And I can pick up my body in the morning. It's fine. It won't be gone. Where is the base from here? Can't see it. Oh, I fell. Yeah, I kind of want that suit. I'll go back and get it. Wait, it's the other way, huh? Yeah. Well, this works, though. Excuse me. Oh, okay, so you didn't get the body, and I don't know where that was, but I thought it was like. I don't know anymore. I don't know if I'll see it. I don't know. I don't know where this body is. I'm gonna, like, searching for it at night is stupid. I'm just gonna come back in the morning. It's fine. Ooh. I'm making so much money. Let's go see what's going on in the world today. Oh yeah, the God made me do it, people.
Video and scenario here. You might have seen this up
Loud.
weeks late, I believe. But Colorado passed.
Okay, there we go.
Friendos, welcome back. We've got a golden video.
Thank you, Akira, for the excellent content for my stream. I'd like to sub to your channel. This video is called Pastor Stole $3.4 million. I said God made me do it.
When scenario here, you might have seen this already. I'm a few weeks late, I believe. But Colorado pastor admits taking $1.3 million in crypto scheme that targeted Christian community. I've got the press release here, and what they're accusing him of is misuse of funds, basically running a cryptocurrency scam. And as far as I understand it, this is only a civil matter.
Why is it
which
always
is weird
crypto?
to me? I don't really know why that's the case.
Yeah.
If you think you can civilly sue somebody for defrauding people of $3.4 million with a cryptocurrency scam, why wouldn't you also criminally charge them and put this guy in prison for scamming people? But either way, this dude seems to not be very clever, because after he was charged in this, he decided to go and post the video talking about it. And this is the video, 4 minutes 45. And according to the headline here, the title of this video, quote, "The Lord told me to do it." So I figured, you know, I'm not doing anything else right now. Why not watch this video together and find out what the Lord told him to do exactly, and see how that measures up with what you're allowed to do and what's going to happen in court. So here we go. Oh, it's very quiet. Can I turn this up?
Really just take some things head on. I'm not reading from a script. I didn't prepare any notes like I normally do.
Good start. Good start.
Good start.
This is what every lawyer ever will tell you. When you get accused of stealing, you know, millions of dollars from people in cryptocurrency, or doing any form of crime, or defrauding people, just just fire up a live stream real quick and just talk about it off the cuff.
Yep.
Without running anything by a lawyer. This
Totally
is a
fine.
fucking golden strategy. Let's see how this one works out.
I was asking the Lord what he wanted me to say, and he said, just let me speak.
Jesus,
through
take
it."
the wheel.
So, let me just come out first and foremost.
So this dude's going to show up in court apparently, and they're going to be like, "Are you, you know, where's your lawyer?" And he's going to go, "Jesus, Jesus is my lawyer.
Jesus is my lawyer.
He's representing me. Here he is. You know, he's told me what to say."
First and foremost by saying that Caitlin and I are being charged in a civil charge from the Colorado Securities and Exchange Commission for basically selling millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency that is deemed worthless by the state. Now,
If this is, I don't think they're charging him for that. I think that's probably a misrepresentation. They're probably charging you due to the fraud committed. If selling cryptocurrency that's worthless was something you could be sued for,
trust me,
man,
crypto would be dead.
There's a lot of people about to be charged in the cryptocurrency world.
In the whole
I mean,
world,
there has been a lot being charged. But usually,
but I mean, like,
you know,
you gotta actually
by
do
federal
something.
means and go to
actually have to,
prison
like, commit that.
for doing the crimes. But obviously, most of cryptocurrency is worthless. I guess worth is determined, obviously, if you're going to do that one.
Like if you
Worth
say
is
it's worth
determined
something,
based on
it's
if
worth
people are
something.
going to pay for it. But a lot of these meme coins and shit, man, other than people trying to like pump it up and hope it goes to be like, oh, it's the new Dogecoin or whatever, they'll all eventually end up worthless.
The reason that they're saying that it's worthless is because there is no exit for people who have bought. So everyone that's watching this, who has put money into this, who wanted to take money out, you've been unable to do that.
You've been unable to do that. That's you stole the money.
Okay, off to a good start.
You stole the money.
This is great.
You just stole the money. They've been
man.
unable to
It's
get
the
their
way
money.
you're saying it as if
It's unable
this
to
is
get their money is not
out
is
of
better
his control or
than
whatever. Like,
than
oh,
we
I
stole
made the
their
cryptocurrency,
money.
You gave me the money.
Yeah, they're
wanted to
unable
take
to
the
get their
money
money.
back.
Yeah, unable
You've
to
been
take it
unable
back.
to.
You mean you stole it?
Bro, you
stole
took
it.
The money.
You took the money.
What
You
do mean?
stole
can
it.
just
Say it. You
give
stole it.
people
You stole the
right?
money. Yep.
Weird,
Like
man. Weird.
the like this guy's younger than me. He's like 10 years younger than me. It's weird because they view him as more professional than me or whatever. It's ridiculous. He looks like a kid to me. And he's a pastor, but pastors don't rip off millions of dollars or whatever. He's a pastor or whatever. And it seems like social media made him this way. I really feel this way. I feel social media made him this way. It sucks. And so he commits theft and he steals from Christians. And he can't say it because he's hiding in plain sight right out under God's basically protection as a pastor. And so especially in Christian circles they say, but he's a pastor. So so they still think good of him because they hear the word pastor. But this man isn't good. And I think social media made him like this. I think they're all twisted inside because they're these internet people living double lives as theft artists, crypto pastors. And he has a wife, which is weird.
We launched an exchange. The exchange technology failed.
I guess he's not a reverend, he's a pastor. I think they're
Things went downhill, and from that point forward, we've just been waiting on the Lord, literally for a miracle.
Oh, fuck off, mate. Oh my god. What was he writing the fucking code, was he? Was the Lord writing the code? What do you mean? You've been waiting for it. Is he gonna come down and fucking
stole the money?
You know, write some Python or something? What? You can surely nobody's falling for you know, you will get your money
Christian,
back. You're just waiting for the Lord to bring us a miracle. You have the money, don't you?
Yeah.
So the charges are that Caitlin and I pocketed $1.3 million, and I just want to come out and say that those charges are true.
Are true.
So
we stole your money. God told us to do it.
What? Lawyers hate this one simple trick. Just admit to defrauding. Just go on video and just admit to it.
Just admit to it.
They allege that we took 1.3 mil, and you know what? We fucking did. Yeah, we absolutely did.
We did this. Yeah.
there's been $1.3 million that's been taken out of, I think it was a total of $3.4 million. But out of that 1.3, $500,000 went to the IRS, and a few $100,000 went to a home remodel that the Lord told us to do.
The Lord told us
so
to do.
I don't want to try to.
The Lord told us to buy a homing model.
No,
the Lord
no,
told
no,
us
he didn't,
to do.
did
No,
he?
we didn't. The Satan told you to do that.
Your fucking kitchen's looking a bit old, mate.
Satan told you to do this.
Why don't you just take a couple $100,000 off your?
Just admit
the
it.
people that
You can't lie.
in
You
your
just have to
cryptocurrency
lie
project
and
remodel your
pretend
house.
you're good. You're not good.
You can't make this shit up. I don't think I've ever seen. Man, this is so fucking. This is parody.
This is the new humanity.
There's always going to be a well
like a
of
well
content.
of just depth.
Just because of how stupid people are and how stupid some of these investment schemes and frauds are.
Yep.
But I didn't have it on my bingo list.
Yeah.
Pastor convinces a bunch of religious people to put money into a cryptocurrency and then gets charged and records a YouTube video like, yeah, you know, the Lord told me to steal your money and use it to beef up my fucking house. Man, holy shit, this is a good one. I'm glad I woke up for this one.
To try to escape, but I want to.
Wait, what was that?
I want to try to mince words or try to escape, but I want to, if I can, just communicate to your heart to heart.
I am not
how
evil.
We got here, and it wasn't just like
it's
we had $1
it's
million
called
sitting
evil
there
and Satan is how you got there.
So
Oh God, get off
this
me!
whole thing started is the Lord told us to walk away from our marketing company, and we have had a lot of success raising millions of dollars for different clients, and He's going to do a new thing.
One sec. Fucking Ethernet cable got knocked out the back of the computer by the cat, so my internet might turn off in a second and pause this video.
And then he took us into this cryptocurrency. It was a different cryptocurrency other than index coin at the time. Well, that cryptocurrency turned out to be a scam, to basically put it the best way I can describe it. And I said, Lord, you told me to do this. Now there's people involved in
Lord,
this. What
you told me to
want
do this. What do you want me to do?
And the Lord said, I want you to build this the way that it should be done. And so that original cryptocurrency was already overvalued by 4 times. And so the people who bought this...
Do I have to refresh this?
Cryptocurrency was already overvalued by 4 times. And so the people...
I'm going to have to refresh the video, unfortunately.
...is to want me to do. And the Lord said, I want you to build this the
way
that it should be done. And so that original cryptocurrency was...
You are evil. Listen to the concentrated, pure evil spewing out of you. You delusional social media, Bitcoin, dark web, fucking piece of shit. You know. And you rob Christians, and you say that God made you do it. No, Satan made you do that.
Disconnect. What happened was, according to him...
Why can't any of them say that? They're scared of putting words in, like religious words in their mouths, because they're scared of the condemnation of Christians or whatever. Well, I don't understand how it's like you would incur the wrath of Christians by saying that no, Satan made you steal that money. Isn't that kind of the case or whatever? It's at least under the current Christian idea of what good and evil is. God didn't tell you to steal that fucking money. Satan told you to do that. You think it's God, but it just like that movie, Joan of Arc, right? Like at the end of the movie, Joan of Arc was so fucking good. It was so good. What's her name from The Fifth Element? Mia Jovovich, and she's playing Joan of Arc, and it was like almost my favorite movie. And at the end of it, she's like talking to, oh god, who was it? I think it was Dustin Hoffman's playing Satan, and he's like, yeah, did God made you do this? Did God talk to you, John? Or did Satan tell you to go kill all those people? And it drives her mad. And then they burn her at the stake. For being a witch. Or a canon, or I don't know what, I mean, I don't know why they burned, I think they burned her for being like, basically being sacrilegious. For saying that God told her to go kill people. You know, in the name of France. And I think they burned her at the stake for that, I'm fairly sure. And so in the current Christian climate or whatever, is it in bad taste, or does it step on Christians' toes to say, no, God didn't make you do that, Satan made you do it? But none of the news will ever say it like that. They're scared of making a weird parable. A lot of them are atheists, is why they're scared of making a weird parable about that. I'm agnostic, and I have no qualms about saying, no, Satan made you do that, but the media can't seem to say that.
And Jesus, of course, let's not forget the star witness.
God
here.
talks to me.
He convinced a bunch of people to invest in a cryptocurrency.
God
with
does
him.
not talk
that
to
crypto
me.
turned out to be a scam, and then the Lord told him, you've got to make your own cryptocurrency now, and do it properly, do it the way it should be done. And then he made a cryptocurrency and scammed people himself. So basically what he's saying is he got scammed, and then he thought, fuck it, I'm gonna scam myself, basically, and then say that the Lord told him to do it.
Already overvalued by 4 times, and so the people who bought this, they were already basically 4x'd, leveraged on this. And so the Lord says, give that to them, but also give them
just rob them. I mean, God did not tell you to rob these people, you fucking idiot. You just think it's God. I'm gonna make so much money.
10x. So if someone bought $1,000 worth of index coin, we were basically giving them the index amount of $10,000. So 10x
Index
on top of
amount.
it. And I'm like, well, where's this liquidity going to come from? And the Lord says,
Liquidity.
trust me.
Trust
so that's
me.
fine.
Trust me. You talk to God a lot?
Yeah, this is proper financial
Talk to
advice.
him a lot all
This
the
is-
time? Or?
This is exactly what happens if you want to get into stocks and cryptocurrency and make money in general.
God told me.
What you do is you make a business, and when
rip off
somebody says,
Christians.
what's the business
God
plan? How are
told
we
me.
going to get
God
this
told me
money?
to
You,
do
you
that.
said you're going to give everyone 10
God told me
times
to
their
do it.
money. How? And you go, well, the Lord said, trust me. And they go, I'm in. Fantastic business plan. I can see you've really put some thought into it. Your heart, your mind, everything's gone into this one. Definitely a solid investment.
So we keep moving along. God keeps confirming.
Keep stealing, and God keeps helping me steal from you.
Opening doors. We're not even marketing this thing. People are telling people. They're telling people.
God says it's okay for me to jack you.
A lot of you were there from the very beginning.
It's okay.
And be able to
It's
relate
fine. God says it's fine.
Well, as money is coming in,
God told me
we would be sowing it. And at first it was hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, then tens of thousands of dollars, and we have records.
God told me it's okay to steal this crypto.
And then as
from
we're
you.
sowing all this money and paying for developers and everything else, we run out of money, and we got $300 to our name. And the Lord appears to me in a dream, and He says, "I want you to sow $100,000." And I said, "I'll do it, but I don't have it."
God told me.
That night, there's a gentleman that actually came in for $100,000. The next day, he changed his mind and came in for $200,000. And so we sowed $100,000 of that. And then from that point forward, things really started escalating, and we.
I might be naive here and stupid.
How long until you're in jail? Are you in jail right now? Are you in jail right now? You should be in jail right now. They'll put me in jail for shoplifting, but they won't put you in jail for stealing 1.5 million worth of crypto.
But I never hear people use the term sowing when it comes to finance. I don't hear people say we're sowing this money.
Sowing this.
Maybe I'm just, not in tune with how people speak on finance. I've just never heard that term. You'll have to let me know in the comments if I'm a fucking moron.
No, this guy's the moron.
Actually, no, it's definitely true.
No,
but I've never heard that.
We just continued to sow heavy amounts.
So
well, when we launched the exchange, I believe we did a $100,000 seed into one ministry and another $25,000 Bitcoin seed into another.
What was that?
Trusting that the Lord was going to do this. And up until this point, we had been sowing hundreds of thousands of dollars in US dollars. We'd been giving people a multiple of 10 on anything they came in for. The Lord also told us to sow.
He's describing a Ponzi scheme right now. I want you to be aware. Ignore the word sowing. He's describing a Ponzi scheme. Literally, that's exactly what he's saying. He might as well be saying we were robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, he might as well say that sentence. He's saying that anyone who put money in, they were just then giving them 10x. How? If your product makes no money and you were giving people 10x their money, that money can only come from people who come in later, which then means they can't get 10x to their money because the money's not there unless somebody else brings it in, because their money already paid for people before them. You are literally describing a Ponzi scheme. Man, why is this guy not going to jail? I don't understand. Why is this only a civil matter if he's that fucking stupid that he's going to describe a Ponzi scheme on video and admit to doing it, and admit to the only element that would be missing,
and he seems totally
explanation of
unapologetic.
It is funds being used from people's money personally. This is a Ponzi scheme. Like, man, it just goes to show that anyone can become a millionaire, even if you are an actual, like, certifiable moron. To the point where you're going to admit to doing this on a fucking video. Because this guy made $1.3 million. He could have just shut up, and obviously he was too busy Ponziing, giving the money to the other people to make them believe you can just put money in and get 10x your money. Because investing is just that easy, guys. Investing's so easy.
Investing's so easy
that you just put, $10 in, and somebody just goes, "Oh, congratulations, 10x. $10. Here's 100." That's just real life, apparently. The fact that anyone believes shit like this, it's really sad, because obviously he's preying on people's faith.
Yep.
Which you might be aware or not aware.
If you're gonna rip off people, rip off Christians, I guess.
I'm not a particularly faithful person. I don't care about religion personally. I don't care if you do. Either. A lot of people get that twisted.
I don't care if you do.
But it's just not something that I'm personally into. If you are, cool, that's fantastic. I'm sure that works for you. And I know for a fact that religion helps a lot of people with life. That's great. It's just not for me.
Just not for me.
But I obviously am going to make jokes and whatever else. But at the same time, I do feel bad for people who have this thing that is so core to their values and their beliefs and their whole life.
They're totally mentally
used against them, of like, oh, we both believe in Jesus and the Lord and Christianity and blah blah blah, and because of that, I'm going to take money from you, and I'm going to say it's because the Lord is speaking through me. And how could you deny the Lord? And the Lord the Lord's told me to scam you with cryptocurrency. Like, man, it's just really sad. This guy's a fucking ghoul.
Into the families of index coins. So if anybody came in for $1 or
Satan
more,
made him do it.
we automatically sewed 10,000 coins into them.
Why do you keep saying sew?
And
It's
on
not
top of that,
sewing.
we sewed an additional huge amount of coins into various ministries. It was all in all, you guys, we're looking at about $300 million.
Listening to this guy talk
worth
is
of
making me
coins
stupider.
That were sewn
damn
before
it.
the exchange went live. So I just wanted
Shut
to give
up,
like
you
a
idiot.
snapshot.
This doesn't even make sense.
So let's provide some evidence for a court of law on YouTube, and let's see how the jury feels about your punishment if they wheel out a fucking computer with a laptop, laptop with a projector to the fucking courtroom or whatever, and they play your fucking YouTube troll video, and they're like, here's what the world is saying, and they're like, we don't have to say anything. This guy is guilty, dead to rights, put him in jail, and then they play the video, and they're like, mic drop. They don't even have to say anything. They're like, yeah, mic drop. This guy's fucking guilty. Put him in jail, right? That's it. That's it. They just play the video. They're like, guilty. You put him in jail, and then they rest the case. That's all they have to do, because the person sees the video and the guy admitting to stealing the money and being like, God told us to do it. They're gonna fucking bust you. They're gonna throw you in jail. You fucking idiot. Like, God damn it, man. You stole all that money from Christians, which is funny. I'm sorry. I wish you could laugh about it, but you seem so serial. I wish you could laugh about this. Yeah, I jacked a bunch of Christians. I'm sorry. God told me to do it. And like laugh right on camera. It'd be funnier if he just comes out and laughs. It's like, yeah, God told me to do that. I'm crazy and God told me to do it. Or I wish he would just laugh at this point. You're such a fucking farce at this fucking point. You're just a cartoon character animal at this point. You're just an animal that's a cartoon character. And you're like spouting this weird, hateful shit, and you ripped off millions of dollars from good, hardworking Christians, and you're just evil. You're like pure concentrated evil coming out of the backside of this community. And you talk like you're pure gold pastor, but you look like human piece of shit to me. And you're totally unaware. You're totally unaware of yourself. Social media made you that way. You're totally unaware of yourself. You think it's all about public image and how well the fucking Dogecoin is doing or whatever. No, they're gonna show up at your fucking house with guns and the cuffs. And they're gonna put bracelets on you, you fucking idiot. They're probably already done it. Is this guy in jail yet?
Bro, that's not how money works. You don't just create something and say this is worth $300 million. It's worth what the fucking market will pay for it.
Yep. Well, apparently not.
This guy's stupid. Holy shit.
Where we were at.
I'm gonna have to cut that out of the video. Why the fuck was that so loud? So this is what they said, Colorado Securities and Exchange Commission. They said, we allege that he took advantage of the trust and faith of his own Christian community, and that he peddled outlandish promises of wealth to them when he sold them essentially worthless cryptocurrencies, said Commissioner Chan. New coins and exchanges are easy to create with open source code, and we want to remind consumers to be very skeptical. All true. I'm just confused as to why this guy's not being criminally charged for this.
Why is it in jail?
He is admitted to committing fraud.
You think about the cops who step on Eric Garner's neck or whatever, and you're like, oh, that's how bored you are. You're stepping on black men's necks or with your knee or whatever. You're that bored that we need the BLM movement, right? And then you look at this like dead to rights case where you think, where are the cops when you need one, right? And yeah, where are the cops when I need one? That one's dead to rights. Like take this man to jail. Don't even give him a trial. If there is a trial, play the video and have it be over with. I don't want any more systems money spent than a day on this, because it's like, yeah, that guy, he admitted to grand larceny right on camera for the whole world to see. And he should be prosecuted accordingly. I'm talking open and shut case in a day. They just rested for the jury. They're like, here's the video. This guy's guilty. Put him in fucking jail. We're not going to tell you about his background or anything having to do with it. Here's him admitting to it. He's obviously guilty. He admitted to it. Throw this man in jail. It should take 10 seconds to man the prosecution on this. I need signets. There we go. Let's go compress. Yep, right there. I was. Oh, am I? Oh, I'm not mining. Damn it! I hate how you shut it off. It's so annoying. Why is that? Okay, whatever. Compress. You bought yourself a Norca, but you don't know how to compress ice. And this is an example of people with too much money. Too much money and not enough sense. But I mean, hey, an Orca is less than $25. I suppose there's worse mistakes you can make than just putting an Orca in a bay and waiting for it. I don't think that's bad. Man seems smart to me, honestly. Wish I had bought an Orca day one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk shit about him. He's smart. Sensei say there are no stupid questions, only stupid people who don't ask. Ninja salvage is smart. I should go out and do that. Just go out there with a heron or something. Yeah, you know, the wormhole scanning wouldn't be bad once a day to see if there's a wormhole in the system I'm in. And seeing what's in the wormhole, because if I could mine the wormhole, that would be a lot of money. Smart man. Nope, 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 nope. I'm on the wrong page. Oops. God made me do it.
And if you can sue him civilly for fraud, obviously the burden of evidence and the burden of proof and things like that are way higher in criminal court. But this motherfucker's admitting it on camera. I don't think he hid his tracks so well that you wouldn't be able to get him on this. So apparently from what I read earlier as well, this is not just him. It was like a family scam. It was him, his dad, his brother, his wife. Like, they were all in on this. And they were all, you know, winning from basically defrauding a bunch of religious people that should have been, you know, people they cared about. If what they say is true and they're, you know, religious people. And obviously if you say you're religious and these people are, you know, part of your community, how can you reconcile then defrauding those people? You're a fraud in every way, every conceivable way at that point. A fraud to your religion, a fraud to your community, yourself, and even legally a fraud. But, you know, there we go. Interesting video. That guy's, I'd say you snitched on yourself, you go into prison, but apparently not. Apparently he's just going to get civilly sued, lose all the money, and everyone else, you know, if there's no money left, everyone else is going to have lost. And that guy
That
might
in
have
a
to pay
way
bunch
can be
back over
worse.
time. But,
Yeah.
well, you know, I think if you're doing stuff like this, there should
Jail
probably be,
ends.
More
Poverty doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It, like, if he loses everything and they're like, you still owe like 500 grand that you paid the IRS with and all this, right? And they're like, you still owe 500 grand. You spend the rest of your life working to pay it. And they're like, yeah, don't ever go near, you know, if he ever tries to go near a Bitcoin again, like I bet there's watchdogs around him who just watch what he does and make sure he doesn't ever do stuff like that again, you know, now. And, yeah, and they track it. They'll track him, you know, the internet sleuths. And, yeah, and this guy, you know, honestly, jail is kind of funny. Jail, if you're going to jail for financial crime, you're going to white collar prison, which isn't that bad. And it's like, you know, I don't know, like, you know, what, 2 to 5 years and probably a white collar, maybe less than that. It's like probably 12 or 15 months, to be honest, after good behavior or whatever. And so, like, and you get to keep the money. Whereas if they sue him civilly, and he comes up 500 grand short because that's what he paid the fucking government and bought his house with or whatever. Is God told me to improve my house or my lawn or whatever it was he did. He spent his money on a fucking, like, something at his house or whatever. If he comes up short on the money, he's going to have to work some dead-end job for the rest of his life trying to pay it legally. And he'll probably never be able to go near Bitcoin again. His credibility is gone. So, like, you know, that's in a way kind of worse. He loses the money and he's forced to spend the rest of his life trying to pay back the money he stole. And that in a way is worse than jail, I would say. Civil might be worse than jail in this instance. God told me that maybe getting fucked civilly might actually be a worse consequence than jail in this instance. The system not working. The only thing worse than the system. Is this system not even work? Is the system not even working? This clown case. is pure comedy gold. God told me that maybe fucking getting fucked civilly might actually be civilly, right? Yeah, I think that's how I said it. Yeah, it's CIVILLY, right? Getting fucked civilly might actually be a worse consequence than jail in this instance. Jail ends and you most likely keep the money. Getting sued and being forced to work dead-end jobs to pay 500 grand back or whatever is actually worse than jail and keeping the money.
Severe punishment, to be honest,
God
but what do
told
I
me.
know? Either way, thanks for watching as always. If you want to support me, you
I'm
can leave
full
a like,
again,
you can leave a
damn it.
comment, you can join my
Aw.
Discord server maybe. You can buy gamer subs. You know, you can buy this. It's in the link in the video description. You drink
buy
it.
gamer
It's an energy drink,
subs. You can.
or not an energy drink, just a
did we mean-
cool keto-friendly, you know, flavored water powder basically. They sell a bunch of other stuff. They're selling merch. There's a new merch drop coming up. So you can buy sweats. You can buy a cool GameStop Season 5 hoodie. A hat. I'm definitely getting this hat, by the way. I'm not sure if I'll wear it in public, but, you know, there's even weeb trays, which, you know, if you're a fan of the herb, you can use one of those. There's a massive mouse mat. I've got one of those. They're actually really cool. A gamer bag. I actually should have got one of these because it's always awkward walking around in Thailand because it's mad hot. You don't have a bunch of stuff in your pockets. You're wearing shorts, usually without a zip on. I should have got one of these. It probably would have been a big hit. But I did get the sweats and the hat and the mouse pad. So there. But yeah, there's a link in the video description. Click it. You get a discount. I think it's like 10, 15, 20%. It's something like that. And I get a kickback of whatever you buy. So win-win. Thanks for watching as always. And I'll see you next time. If you're into Magic the Gathering, I have a new channel. Magic the Gathering channel.
Oh, really?
Kira Magic or Kira
Oh, yeah?
MTG, something like that. You can go check that out. It's in the Discord and it'll be opening packs. The first video up right now. I bought a bunch of cards from some random person on Thailand Facebook and it went. You know, it went. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you're into Magic and opening and stuff, I've got a box of Commander Masters here that I'm going to probably open later and post a video on that in the next couple of days. But yeah, there'll be content on there, deck text, things like that if you're into Commander. But yeah, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.
I like Commander,
Peace.
but I don't pay attention to it. I've kind of abandoned my man-child stuff. I don't do retro gaming. I would prefer to drink beer and fuck women. I don't do... I mean, I do retro gaming, but only in MMO form or single-player RPG form. I don't do, like, retro gaming anymore, like anything having to do with... Now, what happened there? You moved my entire fucking thing and now... Okay. What happened there, man? What was this? Oh, my God. You fucked up so bad here. Whatever. Wait. That seems right, actually. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you. Lock. So we're dropping off this stuff. Undock.
The asteroid is depleted.
I can. Oh, depleted. Wait, my drones are on the wrong one now. Wait, what are you biting? It's a deer? Okay, so I'm out now. No, am I out now? Yeah, I'm out now.
Warp drive
And I'm
active.
just gonna dump all of that, and well, I'm gonna pull out of this anything that isn't compressed. What's that sound? That was me getting aggro. Asper. Damn it, you stole half my mana, you son of a bitch. Kill the ghost. Am I gonna ding? I am. I'm gonna ding in like 7 mobs or 8 mobs, something like that. So let's loot that to the mining hold and compress. Oh yeah, so I'm here, huh? Yep, I'm here, but I want to take this cargo out of here because it's just like, it's 100 million, you know? I don't want it sitting here. Every once in a while. I get too lax about like holding 100 million, and that's how you kind of really experience loss. It's not really the ship loss if you get ganked, it's how much you were holding when it happened that you can't recover. And losing 100 million that way is kind of dumb, you know? And when your ship gets blown up, you lose like 65% of the ore, 85%, something. It's really high amount. It's some high percentage. I don't know. It's random. So yeah. So I'm gonna jettison this for her and have her take it out of here. Oh no, wait. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, you're good. I need the other account. I want that. Yeah, I want that. Yep. And then anything else she's got too. Yep. You've already kind of got some more. Yep. Compress. Jettison. There we go. And cargo container. Not enough cargo, of course, yeah, but I'm trying to get this in the mining hold. There we go. Nope. Go home. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Oh, that's a Pokefin region? I'm right by Pokefin for some reason? Yeah, it is a Pokefin region. Can you just zone to it, or what? That's kind of interesting. Paragon Falls. That's the whole EVE universe, huh? I like this thing. I like being able to see it.
Docking request accepted.
People don't believe me when I say submarine game, but I mean, it is. It's pretty much a submarine game. The best one ever made. $166. It's just this account. 170. 170. That's insane. I'm making so much money now. I'm making so much money now. Yeah. Making so much money now. Yeah. Making so much money now. Making so much money now. Making so much money now. Yeah. Are you warping right now? Are you warping? No, you're not warping. I want you to go warp. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
And the drones are on the wrong one again. I don't know why that keeps happening. So annoying. I'm gonna get the skeleton. I'm gonna get the skeleton. I'm gonna send him to Hellington. I'm gonna kill the skeleton. God damn it, my tiger died. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Don't run it. Better heal. But first, the tiger. Why did the tiger die? It did no damage. He has a strength down on me is why. He has an attack down on me. Did no damage at all. Stupid fucking attack down. Kill the attempt. It's so annoying. That thing actually really hurt. Now I'm liable to aggro other skeletons because they like red health. So... Guts to sit down. don't think there's anything else I want to do. I just came in to check my base and everything. I should be playing some WoW, but I don't really care. I wish it was day. I mean, it is kind of becoming day. I suppose I have the faculties now to start some plants. That is something I could do. Can only do 2 plots. Or, well, think about that. 1 plot. But, yeah, I will need water. So until I get water containers, there's not really anything I can do. I should run around looking for boxes and stuff. That tool is kind of slow, and there's a jackhammer around here somewhere. Yeah, and there we go. And yeah, I believe I'll go out. There's 700 scrap right there, and 800 makes 1547. So I am kind of in the market to see vendors around. You know, maybe you'll be a little bit more cognizant of vendors coming. I don't know, what's on this pistol? I mean, yeah, that works. It's fine. It's all the same, really. I have that nice 16X, and I should use it. But I'm also worried about losing it. It's useful for... I don't know if there's an entrance to the tunnels. I'm trying to think of where I could get to train tunnels from here. It would be fun to go and look for a mini heli on the horse. That's something I could do. I don't really have fuel on me. It would be fun to follow pylons somewhere. Just follow pylons for a while. But I'd have to walk back. I could take a horse to that other pylon and ride out on it. Oh, I'm going to... I'll be right back. I got a... So my mother has made me a pot of soup, and I must go get it from her. And that will take a few minutes. I am going to pause this video, which won't mean much to those people watching the video, but I'm just explaining it to the stream and the video. I'll have to take a 5-minute break here, but that's okay. And I will be back here momentarily. Oh, okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to unpause the video there, and we are back. My rules, I got like a 250 million under total value as a red line on risk assessment. Just long as you can see value should be posted there. Yep. Yeah, let's just keep $1 billion. Let's keep $2 billion.
The asteroid is depleted.
Good luck on Beost. Oh, it's dark weather. Gotta go get the dark, Ellie. Come on, Dark Ellie. Come on, Dark Ellie. Oh, did somebody hit it already? Yeah, somebody hit it already. Damn it. Oh, well, I'll kill... No, no, no. It's right there. Yeah. Yep, and then you... Some nice hate on him. And we'll call him back because I don't want Ghost aggro. I think this poor white mage was after my Ellie, and I got it first. Fucking sleep god for 25. Oh. This is the last one already? Oh. It goes so quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm making so much money off this guy. Worth it. Damn, man, I went to go weapon skill and he immediately slept me. It's like they're reading my mind. They're like, oh, he's gonna weapon skill now. Ugh, fucking AI. AI in FFXI has always been really good. Like, always genuinely good. If the mob can do something to fuck you, it will. Like, you know, you can count on it. Like, you can count on it. Like, the mob does not pussyfoot around. It has a random rotation that it does. But when it reaches a TP skill, it uses it every single time. You can count on it. Internally, every, you know, I don't know, 45 seconds or something internally, the mob's tech points fill up to 1,000, and it dumps a TP ability like that sleep god. I mean, this thing's an elemental, so it only casts spells, but it also has a TP ability. And so, like, internally, it's always got this meter that I'm constantly pushing by hitting it. And when it reaches 1,000, it dumps whatever terrible ability on me. And this feels like terribly efficient, intelligent AI. But all it really is just a rotation. And it makes the mob's running a rotation, you know, but it makes the mob seem extremely intelligent. See, it's constantly running Sleep God like that. It's shutting me out for 20 seconds because it's got Sleep God in the rotation. So it just runs it like every 15 seconds or something. Now, it's got internals where it's like, oh, it can't Sleep God just keep you out of the fight entirely. It won't do that. Well, notice it's got Sleep God rotation. It's just casting it over and over and over again. And it's well, as you couldn't really say it's that intelligent of an AI. I mean, it is. Certain things like bosses, they will fuck you up, but all it really is just like the boss is running a rotation, and it's a deadly one. So you have to like mitigate or face the consequences, and you know, it's an interesting game. It comes across like really intelligent AI that it just slept on me right there for 55 fucking seconds, but it's not. The mob is just running Sleep God once a minute or something like that. And it's fucking annoying. And it comes across like a player. It feels like a player. This thing has the ability to shut me out for 60 seconds. So it does. It can and does do that. It's so annoying. The elementals cast Sleep God way too much. I'm talking like 4 or 5 times like a minute. And that's too much. So annoying. 10 seconds. And I'm gonna dump a bunch of damage into him, kill him. There, see, he tried again, but he caught it right at the end. See, it's not like he's very smart. See, he's not smart. He's just running a rotation that's intelligent, that kills you. It like kills you. If it just runs its rotation forever, you will die. It will overpower you. You have to kill it. It's got a whole internal thing where no matter what, it'll eventually kill you. If you don't do the damage to kill it, it'll just keep running rotations until you die. God damn it, this went out fucking fast. Yeah, I'm gonna use some food here because I think that's what's kind of missing from this equation. Yep. Oh, am I slept again? Yeah. I'm not slept again. I just can't. can't seem to use that food, or what? Yeah. Kill this fucking elemental. Finally.
You've been examined.
Fucking fights are like 10 fucking minutes. Alright, here we go. We're going out to the public refinery. I should stop keeping my stuff in the public refinery. It could easily close one day, but I don't think they steal your stuff. I'm fairly sure. But it could close one day. Oh, wait. Is it the right one? Is it the right one? Stop. Okay, so you did not get your drone in. I don't want you to. Now I want you to go to the public refinery dock and
Warp drive active.
yep, and I want you to go to the public refinery dock.
Warp drive active.
Oh man, I almost chugged that like water, and then I realized it was beer from last night, and it's skunky now. Ugh. That beer goes bad fast. Ew, that was a strong experience. Like drinking rubbing alcohol. It's gross. But boy, it's so good when you open it, though. It's like God's own fucking vagina juice. It's so yummy. It's my favorite substance ever. Fucking Voodoo Ranger. Something about it. I don't know what it is. It's like a Halicon taste of my youth. I will always need Voodoo Ranger. It'll be very sad if they ever stop, you know. Voodoo Ranger is a very special brew. It means a lot to me. It's become my favorite substance known to man. I should tell them this. I need a tiger. I need to die. He fucking cursed me again, that fucking dick. Alright, kill the ghost now. Ding! You know how long I've been working for this? Yes. Are we safe? Yeah, we're safe. Okay, we're gonna leave this fleet. Gonna leave this fleet. Leave fleet. Leave fleet. Okay, so now how many jumps is that? 48. I can't do it. That's okay.
Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau.
That was some kind of hand grenade? That's sound.
Incoming Tau.
Indeed. Oh, you killed my tiger.
Incoming Tau. Incoming Tau.
See, Temu will kill me with Gauss spells. I will need to back off him and his frost spikes. I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to run KS 30s. I like KS 30s, but I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to. It's just not my idea of fun. I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to run fucking Wings of Fury. I can go do that right now. I don't want to run things. I barely play Final Fantasy XI. I don't want to run things. I don't want to run KSNM 30. I don't want to do that. I don't want to run KS 30. I didn't want to be all Debbie Downer to that guy. I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to run KS 30s. I'll whine about it for like a whole minute. I don't want to run KS 30s. I don't want to run Wings of Fury and I need Astro Rings. I don't want to do that content. I play 3 games at once. I don't want that content. I don't want KS 30s. Man, that was out of a mag on that one. Want to run KS 30s. I'd rather loot barrels or something. KS 30s sounds like stuff that makes me think and do stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything too lazy. I want to do KS 30, and I don't want to be all Debbie Downer to that guy. I don't want to do money. I have fishing to like 40, and I have like... I gave everything I own to a friend of mine. This is a story I'm not very proud of, but well, I am proud of it actually. You know, I gave to my oldest community member when I quit Final Fantasy XI Horizon the first time. I gave him everything I owned, which was like 90,000 gil and I don't know 50 some odd items and set like 3 or 4 sets to 3 or 4 different classes and yeah. And yeah. And then I came back when I realized that it wasn't that it wasn't that Horizon is the problem. It's maining Horizon is the problem. And doing main things like KSNM 30 is a problem. It's a problem for me. Is commitments that I just don't want to do. And I can't explain it simply to these people who will probably just think that I'm crazy and that I talk too much and that I'm thinking about it too much. But honestly, you try doing a stream as a Final Fantasy XI main and go anywhere. I'm better off just like sitting in a Rust channel, playing Rust and EvE and FFXI at the same time, and making 100 to 150 million a day on EvE, and getting a level on Final Fantasy XI every couple of days, and playing WoW SoD as it goes, and as things go, and some Skyrim and some New World, and I just don't want to main any of those games. So I don't want to do Abyssal on EVE Online, and I should. I don't want to play main servers on Rust, and I should. I don't want to PvP in Rust, and I should. I don't want to fucking farm Gil in FFXI, and I should. I want to get my XP in the guild at the same time and be a cheater who sits there on one elemental and just farms it. Yeah, and I will freely admit I am desperate for these elementals. I'm desperate for them. I just like I said it to him. I will freely admit that Ha. He's right, but he's also wrong. I could do many KS and M30s. It wouldn't pay for everything that I need. I'm going to do Trials and Tribulations is what I'm going to do. Treasures and Tribulations got 600 seals. But the amount of time and deaths. The amount of times... I'm doing Treasures and Tribulations. Yeah, being desperate for Ellie's isn't a good look, I gotta say. But there it is. It's not a good look. But yeah, I'm hard up. I'm a broke boy and I admit it. If I'm a broke boy, I'll just admit it. I'm a broke boy and I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a broke boy and I'll admit it. Wow, I'm like done with EVE for the day. One good ice mining belt, and I feel like I'm done with EVE for the day. It's actually really good. It's like I don't have to play it. I could play it and do other things, I guess. But I made my money for the day. I should go do more interesting things than sitting around mining. I just don't know what that is. I guess I'll hop in my Gila. Yeah, I'll hop in my Gila. And I'll log the other account because I don't need her. Yeah, don't need her anymore. She just train, you know. Oh, are my Master at Arms up? That's something that maybe I should address, actually. Are my Master at Arms up? Let's see. Oops, wrong one. Oh, yeah, they are. Shit, I guess her and I actually had a date with, a trade trip, so we have to actually go to Amar, actually. I am not done with her. Damn it. No, to relog her. But the client is not running. Yeah, but... I bet she can... Oh, wait, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Ah! Get out of the Blizzaga. Get out of it.
Connecting.
I have a new mail? Why do I have a new mail? Get more skill points, unlock more skill sets, embark on the next chapter of your space escapade. Receive an incredible 1 million skill points absolutely free. Just click on the link for 1 million skill points. Okay. I haven't done that with this account, huh? Yeah, I haven't done that with this account. No, I wonder if she does qualify for the free 1 million skill points. That would be some chunk of what is necessary for Orca. They're like all sitting. Scooty, Keith, Ironwood. I think I might used to know that guy, Scooty Pup Jr. He used to be pretty big on Fenrir, I think, actually. Or no, maybe it was Nasomi. I think it was Nasomi. I think I used to see him on Nasomi. Anyways, so we're gonna take a trade convoy to Amar. And we're going to fill a thing. Yep. Fill a thing with ore. Yep. And then hop in the thing. And then you're going to fill a thing with ore and hop in the thing. Oh, yeah, you got a lot of it. And, so, yep. And more. Even more. Compress and reduce, compress and reduce, compress, compress, compress and reduce. Compress and reduce. So we're gonna get in this miasma now. Maybe I will run level 3 abyssals right here. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. Except it's not something passively I can do very easy. I believe what I'll do is I'll get on my alts and I'll just take Tristan's to I will take Tristan's to faction warfare, and I'll learn LP and get fights that way. And I'll just warp out if somebody targets me or whatever, if it's not something I can fight. You know, it's... Yeah. How to AFK FW. Yeah, no one will kill you if you huff gas in wormhole space. Yep. This is what I'm looking for. Wow, a scientist spawned right on top of my base. Let's go kill him. It's 6 a.m. and it's time for his loud ass to die. I don't like your radio sounds, scientist. Spawned on my front door. Fuck. Where are you? I am low health. I can hear you, but I can't. Stop. Startle me. I need water now. I'm dehydrated. Ah! Don't die. Ah, stupid ladder. Now, where's the thing Oh, shit. Am I dying? No, 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 I'm not dying. I'm full. Nice. Nope. Between black men, it never ends. Why do I have 3 wolf skulls? Oh, because I killed 3 wolves, huh? Yeah. Wait, why am I... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bar sleeper, bitch. I mean, Black Mage and White Mage scrolls, I already dumped 500k into it. It's millions, millions. I'm talking millions. Like Wiz Khalifa say, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions. It never ends. It never ends. The scrolls and the gear just never ends. It's so expensive. Now, when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. When I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions. Now, when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I'm talking millions. Stone God 2. Don't cast Stone God 2. Oh. Oh, damn it. I think Bar Sleeper is something I should make a macro for. Yeah. Bar Sleeper. Bar Water. And excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. I don't want to try the button here. It's this news. Unless they're inspecting my body, I want them to call me. It's ridiculous. Yes, if they're just giving me news, I want them to do it over the phone. I want you to ask them if they'll do it. Be like, he's special needs, and he doesn't want to come down here. And will you just talk to him on the phone? Or better yet, you know? I don't want to keep going to see doctors. God damn it. Whatever. They put me on stronger sleeping pills. I love them for that. I love sleeping pills. They were so good for me. They changed my life. I went from hell to heaven. Sleeping pills changed my life. The tiger needs to be healed. God damn it, it takes forever to kill these things. Like, my XP buff's gonna wear off before he dies. I suppose I should make a Isra. Bar Blizzara. Let's see if I can get that one up. So that's Bar Blizzara, Bar Sleepera, Bar Watera. When I'm fighting worms or whatever, we want Bar Watera, Bar Blizzara, Bar Blizz. It should say not Ice, but Bar Blizz, right? Yeah, Bar Blizz. Bar Blizz, Bar Water, Bar Sleepera, Bar Fyra, M-A, Bar Fyra. There we go. There's the Bar Blizzara working for me, and I only took like 66 points of damage, thank God. It's just instead of... But it was only a Blizzaga 1. Had it been 2, it would have been nastier. I have Poisona, Paralina, Selena. Silena, excuse me. And what else? Blinda, Might as well do blind now because I have it. Yeah, might as well put blind on the bar. I don't want targets on these. I want them on, I just want them to go off. Yeah, these are all on me. If I want to cast it on other people, I'll fucking I'll just draw the menu for that. Am I inside? Yeah, I am. Yeah, and I'm full stats. I'm good. So nice, 1560, but I still haven't heard a scientist go by at all. Or sorry, a vendor go by at all. Let's go out and loot the road. I like having Rust open all the time. I don't really see why not. It eats up a lot of bandwidth on the computer. But it's fun to have it open all the time so you can just, you know, go do stuff at will. Just run outside, go do stuff. Oop, that sounded like hurt. Am I dying? Where's my game? There. I am dying. Oh god. Get the tiger out. I didn't have the bar for that. I do not have enough MP. Go. Come on, man. I'm not going to get it, am I? Nope. I don't think so. Run from the elemental. Run, 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 run. Get. No, no. Run away from it. Run away from it. Get off me. Oh, God. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No. Don't kill me. Oof. That sucked. At least I caught it, though. I caught it that time. But I didn't backtrack. Or, you know, that didn't, like, you know, backslide. So, everything is in this miasma. Nope, I don't have everything I need in there. I need you filled. Oh, yeah. I thought I was hearing a car coming, but it was just that. Yeah, it was just that. Okay, so... Good, good. And then we're going to split what's left. Yep. Also, is that everything out of her? Yeah, no. So compress, and stack. 705, we're going to split it in half. 350. So, coming over, I want to open trade and give her that stuff. Accept. And now I've got the rest of the stuff to fill this load and do another load. Did we accept? Or oh, the other one has to accept, yeah. Oops, there we go. And now she's got the stuff to finish this load and do another one. Yep. And, there we go. There we go. We're going to make sure that, yeah, she's got 5 in the top. Yep. Oh, can I fit 2 more? Yeah, I guess I can fit 2 more. 2, yeah. And then, so there we go. And we oh, no, we go locations, Amar, trade, set, undock, convoy. Okay, we're gonna undock. God told me to steal this crypto from you.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged.
Convoy. We got a great big convoy going through the big space. We got a great big convoy gonna sling some ice. We got a great big convoy. I like space trucker stuff. Move that money around. Off she goes. Did you autopilot? No.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled. No waypoint set. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate.
Oh yeah, I never finished the Philip DeFranco yesterday. I forgot about that.
They're revisiting some of these cases, so hopefully we see something from that. But no. Ideal world, especially as more and more of these fucking newspapers are shutting down, the Times or any outlet would need to pick up this story for people to do their job. Because really all we're talking about at this point is how many cases are being swept under the rug. It's not an if. And unless something's done, these contractors are gonna just go on hiring kids. But as we wait to see if any sort of meaningful change can happen here, I gotta pass the question off to you. Not only generally, what are your thoughts on the situation, but specifically, whether you're a contractor, a subcontractor, or you've just worked on job sites. Because when I was young, I worked on some job sites, and there's a lot of fucking sketchy under the the table shit going on. But I'd love to know your thoughts, your experiences, and also what do you think is going to happen here? And then, yo, we've got basketball, hockey, concerts, the theater, and everything. I mean, there's an event for every mood and taste. And in case you haven't heard, SeatGeek and I are sending several of you and your loved ones to your favorite live events. So listen up, because with over 70,000 events and 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticket. And I told them that I wanted to do something special for you beautiful bastards. And SeatGeek came through, because until March 15th, we'll be giving away $500 in SeatGeek credit weekly. By the way, congratulations to our first winner, Sydney Burford. And you heard right, every week, someone from this audience will win $500 towards any of SeatGeek's 70,000 events. You know, basketball's in full swing, and with artists like Drake, Hozier, and Bad Bunny on tour, what better time than the present? So if you're new to SeatGeek,
I would love
you
to
can use
see
code
a whole
Phil
bunch
for
of
$20 off your first purchase. And for you SeatGeek vets, got you covered as well, because code PDS not only gets you $10 off any purchase, but you'll be entered for your chance at a $500 SeatGeek credit. No purchase necessary. Again, simply add code PDS to your SeatGeek account and you get $10 off any purchase. And you could be one of our weekly winners like Sydney. Also, awesomely, Daily Dip newsletter subscribers get double entry and double the winnings. $1,000 in SeatGeek credit. So make sure you're subscribed today. And then we need to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs parade shooting yesterday and everything we've learned since. Because it happened at around 2 in the afternoon near Union Station in Kansas City, Missouri, where the Chiefs players had just finished addressing their fans and around 1 million people at a rally celebrating their Super Bowl victory. Just minutes later, you had gunfire ringing through what was a festive atmosphere, turning the parade into a stampede, with thousands of people running for their lives as multiple shooters sprayed bullets through the air. And I'll just let the survivors who were there describe what it was like.
It all started off as a celebration, you know, it was fun, everybody was in good spirits, everybody was happy to be, you know, celebrating that two-peat by the Chiefs.
When all of a sudden people started crushing forward, everybody started running, there was screaming. There was a woman crying, saying something about somebody had been shot.
We thought they were firecrackers at first.
There was just kind of blood everywhere.
You could definitely hear the pop, pop, pop.
Thank God there was somebody that helped me get to safety with my vision. I am legally blind, but a young man helped me.
SWAT teams jumping over the fence, and I'm like,
This is our America these days.
By the end of it all, we have reports that at least 1 person was killed and 22 injured, with around half of those wounded reportedly being children as young as 8 and no older than 16. You also had the city's fire chief saying that of the wounded, 7 had life-threatening injuries and 8 more had immediately life-threatening injuries. And this is according to the mayor. All Chiefs players, coaches, and staff have been accounted for. Now, as far as the person who died, she's been identified as 43-year-old Lisa Lopez Galvan. She was a mother of 2, a radio
Lopez
DJ,
Galvan.
and the host of Tesa Tejano, with the station putting out a statement saying the senseless act has taken a beautiful person from her family in this KC community. And a legislator who knew her saying she was a member of a very large family of civic leaders actively involved in the city's Latino community, and adding she was the light in every party. She was oftentimes a voluntary
She's a
DJ
pillar of her
when everyone needed
community.
one for a community event. Also, with this horrific situation, you have another person who's been widely praised as a hero, and that being 46-year-old Paul Contreras. Right, he was just a father who was walking back to his car with his 3 daughters when the shooting started. And with that, him saying that he saw one of the alleged shooters running and heard someone screaming to stop him, and so he just leapt into action, telling CNN.
You don't think about it. It's just a reaction.
Just do it. Fucking tackle
He got
him.
close to me. I got the right angle on him. When I hit him from behind,
Go.
the gun out of his hand or out of his.
Do you
sleeve.
ever
And then a
know
second
that
man
you're
jumped in and
my
helped Paul, holding down the shoes of her body, and the
hero?
other guy restraining his legs.
He's just fighting to get up, but
Yeah.
we're fighting to keep him down.
Fuck
And then a
that
third
bad
bystander
actor,
rushing
piece
over
of
to pin the
shit,
shooter,
mass
followed by
killer.
a
Fuck
swarm
him.
of police who finally detained the man. And actually, now as of today,
It
police
took a
have reportedly taken
citizen to
3
stop
people into
him.
custody, and 2 of them identified as juveniles. But other than that, with what the police are officially putting out there, we have very little information on who these alleged shooters are. Though we do know that Paul Contreras' daughter told News
Why
Nation the
the
one her
mass
father tackled was
shootings?
an African-American male. Now, with all this, so far, the police chief has said that there's no indication of nexus to terrorism or homegrown violent extremism. They're adding that the shooting appears to have been a, quote, dispute between several people that ended in gunfire. That also appearing to be backed up by one survivor who was shot in the ankle, telling CBS that he overheard an altercation prior to the shooting in which a girl told someone else, "Don't do it, not here, this is stupid." And then, according to him, his wife and daughter saw someone draw a gun. So apparently these 3 suspects were not targeting the parade itself. Now that said, as far as any other suspects, reportedly police initially questioned 10 people. The status of the other 7 who aren't in custody is unclear. And as of recording, I understand this is still a developing situation. No charges have been announced yet. Now, all that said, while we're waiting to get more information, online you may have seen that there's another big question floating around, with people now in the wake of this saying, why didn't the more than 800 cops policing the parade stop this sooner? Or saying, why did 3 consecutive civilians have to risk their
Why did it
lives
have to
tackling a
take
gunman before law
civilians?
enforcement caught up? You know,
Because
as we
the
wait to
civilians
hear
were there,
more,
or
of course, people
the
have been
cops
sharing their
weren't.
responses, and that includes both everyday people and
It's just
even
like
the
that
President of the United
sometimes.
States. With
You
President
guys are
Biden-
hard on the cops here, and I'm not pro cop. I hate the pigs, you know what I'm saying? But like, understand, how is it their fault that they aren't standing there when that nut cracks? How is it their fault that they don't happen to be standing there? That's like blaming. That's what a prosecutor would say. You cannot like blame the cops for just not being there. They're just not there standing next to that nut. It's a nut who's gonna shoot somebody, right? Why would they do that around cops? The cops are just gonna tackle them immediately. So, like, the likelihood of a cop standing there when the nut cracks is very low. You can't hold cops accountable for not being standing there when the nut cracks. Look, I don't like cops, but you know, I think they got a bad rap here. It's not their fault they weren't standing there when the nut cracked, you know? I think I'm gonna say that on the video.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
I said I don't like police, but I'll defend them here. I'll show you guys what I'm saying. I don't like police, but I'll defend them here. It couldn't possibly. I don't know why this is so laggy. It couldn't possibly be the police's fault that they aren't there when the nut cracks. I think when shooting started, it's almost a certainty that the police aren't in the immediate vicinity.
Autopilot jumping.
Criminals.
Warping to Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate.
Or should we? Look, I don't like police. I don't like police for personal reasons, but I'll defend them here.
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Yep. I said, look, I don't like police for personal reasons, but I'll defend them here. I've met some good ones, and they've helped me, so I'll help them here. It couldn't possibly be the police's fault that they aren't there when the nut cracks. I think when shootings start, it's almost a certainty that the police aren't in the immediate area. Criminals don't do crimes when cops are nearby. We couldn't possibly hold a bias against them for this. Doesn't make logical sense. And I want to edit this. It doesn't make logical sense. A prosecutor couldn't hold police liable for that, nor should we, as the court of public opinion.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot jumping.
Posting how many more families need to be torn apart. It's time for Congress to finally act to ban assault weapons, limit high-capacity magazines, strengthen background checks, and keep guns out of the hands of those who have no business owning.
Wow, that's what Joe Biden said. He's like, it's time for another assault weapons ban. Yeah, the monkeys can't have assault weapons, apparently. That's just not good. It's,
Approaching Stargate.
I want to get in there and kill Elemental. Itemu. Saber. What do you mean Saber? Oh, he has my thing. Damn it. Oh, that's okay.
Wait to see how this plays out, and of course I'd love to know your thoughts here. I do want to end today by focusing on those brave BAMFs who without a weapon risk their lives and acted, because people really never know how they're going to respond to a situation like that until they're in it. When the shit hit the fan that none of these people should have had to be a part of, they acted and possibly saved numerous lives. And then America is facing a serious national security.
That guy's drinking for free in KC Mo, and he should be. He's drinking for free today in KC Mo. Aren't you the KC Mo hero? Tackle the shooter. You're drinking for free. Come on down to our bar. You know what I'm saying? That's a glorious day. It's going to be a glorious couple of weeks for this person. They're going to be lauded by everybody that they meet. And they're like, yeah, when I see something wrong, I fix it. Heroes. Heroes.
That is what Representative Mike Turner, the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, said in a cryptic and alarming statement yesterday. With that, saying that the committee had made intel on that undefined threat available to members of Congress and called on Biden to declassify it for the public. And in a letter to other members, Turner and the Intelligence Committee's top Democrat, Representative Jim Himes, elaborated a bit, saying that their panel had identified an urgent matter with regard to a destabilizing foreign military capability that should be known by all congressional policymakers. And unsurprisingly, that got people all riled up, freaked out, got people looking up to see if the sky's falling, with many wondering, what could this threat possibly be? It must be so incredibly important to make a public statement like this. And then later in the day, you had sources telling outlets the answer: Russian space nukes. Specifically, you had sources saying that the US had gathered information that Russia is developing a space-based nuclear anti-satellite weapon. Right? And anti-satellites are pretty much exactly what they sound like: weapons aimed at taking down other countries' satellites. And in this case, specifically the US's satellite. With the New York Times reporting, such a satellite killing weapon, if deployed, could destroy civilian communication, surveillance from space, and military command and control operations by the United States and its allies. And adding, according to a former official, the US doesn't currently have the capability to counter a nuclear anti-satellite weapon and defend our satellites from it. Which, yes, sounds really fucking bad. But don't panic, or at least not yet, because multiple outlets reported that the sources who informed them of the weapon said it's not operational yet, and Russia doesn't seem close to deploying it. So it's not currently considered an urgent threat. And that was also echoed by top lawmakers, though notably, they did not confirm that Turner was talking about a Russian space nuke, without even including Turner's Intelligence Committee counterpart, Representative Himes, who explicitly said this is not a panic now issue, and adding it is a serious national security issue in the medium to long term that the Congress and the administration need to focus on, but no need to buy gold. And you had a whole slew of other lawmakers making similar points, without even including House Speaker Mike Johnson, who told people to calm the fuck down, telling reporters, "I want to assure the American people there is no need for public alarm. We are going to work together to address this matter as we do all sensitive matters that are classified." But that said, understandably, you had people going, okay, but if this is not an immediate panic situation, why did a top Republican, the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, say, because you have intelligence officials telling the Times this isn't the kind of intel that requires a warning to the public about immediate threat. Beyond that, there are serious concerns that disclosing this kind of information could create serious problems for the government to actually deal with this situation, which is why it's not surprising that the Times reported that Turner's statement infuriated White House officials who feared the loss of important sources of information on Russia. And that same sentiment was also expressed by an aide who told the Washington Post that Turner's disclosure could actively make the response harder if it revealed any kind of information about how the U.S. obtained this intelligence. And notably, that same aide was also pissed off about the timing because lawmakers apparently in both the House and Senate have actually had this information for weeks. But for some reason, Turner chose to release this statement a day before the briefing between White House officials and a group of top House lawmakers called the Gang of Eight, with the leaders of the Senate Intelligence Committee confirming they've also been tracking the issue Turner was referencing and also cautioning about, quote, disclosing sources and methods that may be key to preserving a range of options for U.S. action. And during a press briefing, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan also took aim at Turner's timing, noting the Gang of Eight meeting and adding, that's been on the books. So I am a bit surprised that Congressman Turner came out publicly today in advance of a meeting on the books for me to go sit with him alongside our intelligence and defense professionals tomorrow. But with all this, as far as why, you had one official telling the Times that maybe he blew this out of proportion as an effort to push the House to pass the $95 billion that would go to give aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. Because the Senate has passed that bill, but the measure is stalled in the House under Speaker Johnson, with many Republicans opposing additional funding. But supporters, including Turner, argue that one of the number one reasons the U.S. should pass this bill is to help Ukraine fight threats from Russia that go beyond the region. Which, hey, I very much agree that there is a reason the United States should help Ukraine fight Russia, if not just to fight a mad dictator and warmonger and Putin. And if he is successful, there's no reason for him to stop. And that puts our allies and us at bigger risk, not only of money, but having to risk more and more of American lives right down the road. But regarding if Turner's way of getting attention for this was the way to go about it seems to very much not be the case. But we gotta wait to see how this plays out. And in the meantime, I'd love to know your thoughts here. And then we'll get back to more news you need to know in just a second. But y'all, I think I found the best razor I've ever used. And it's from a family-owned aerospace parts manufacturer, like for the International Space Station and the Mars rover. And I've actually been using them long before they were a sponsor of the show. So thank you, Henson Shaving, for giving me the best shave I've ever had. Because y'all, Henson shaving razors are ridiculously well built and have given me the closest shave I've ever had in my life, and with no nicks or cuts. Razor blades, they're like diving boards. The longer the board, the more wobble, meaning more nicks and cuts. But their blades extend only 1/1000th of an inch, which means a secure and stable blade. And what's really cool is the clog-free design. The razors have built-in channels to remove hair and shaving cream, so it never gets clogged. So not only am I getting the closest shave, but I'm getting it by using cool tech. And just as important, it's way cheaper than disposable blades. Once you have a Henson razor, it costs $3 to $5 a a year to replace the blades, which is also just one less thing I have to think about in my life, which I consider a bonus in itself. So just head on over to hensonshaving.com/DeFranco to pick the razor for you. Use code DeFranco to get 2 years worth of blades free with your razors. Make sure you add them to your cart. That's 100 free blades when you head to hensonshaving.com/DeFranco and use code DeFranco. That was long enough to add a little bouncing ball. And then next up, we gotta talk about how y'all, the kids are not all right. Because while personal hygiene and skincare, very important, by the time many of these kids are 10 years old, they're convinced they need to start anti-aging skincare routines, which sounds potentially harmless until you take a closer look. Because in no way is it a secret that skincare is a huge market online, especially on TikTok. I mean, just on TikTok, that hashtag alone has over 300 billion views. And the related sub-search is also incredibly popular. And when you dive into that, you'll find people showing their moisturizing routines, doing face masks, trying new cleansers. But you'll also see videos like this.
There's some things that I do to slow down the aging process as a 14-year-old. I started doing most of these things at 12.
With that girl going on to do a multi-step routine that she apparently does twice a day.
What's wrong with
last year,
that?
she told the cut.
She's 14 and she cares about her skin. That makes sense. I mean, it's never too early to start caring about your skin. Is that bad?
That she actually isn't obsessed too much with aging, and that this is actually a precaution against concerns she's seen from creators in skincare tutorials, which she started watching at a young age. The one big thing that she took from all those influencers and the celebrities was that when it comes to anti-aging, they always say the younger you start, the better. And she is not alone here, right? It's why girls even younger than her are spending gobs of time and money on skincare. You got little kids asking Santa to bring anti-aging moisturizers in his sleigh. You've got Sephora's packed with kids who buy creams they can't even spell. With a New York-based dermatologist telling CNN, we've now actually started to see 9 to 13-year-olds in the office for cosmetic consultations on a somewhat regular...
It's like the commodification of beauty. Everything's got to be commodified now. Value, you know, everything's about value. Everybody's consumer and everything's about value. And so beauty is becoming this commodity now. And they're looking at it like an investment. And it's just crazy. People are so fucking, like, vain now. It's one thing when you're truly the fuck beautiful. I think it makes sense. Like, you know, it's another when you're not. It's another when you're not, when you're just still focused on it that much. It's like, I don't know. It makes sense when the kid's like, you know, gonna be a supermodel when they're older. You can tell. I don't think it makes that much sense, like, for kids to worry about it, but I don't know if it's a bad thing. I can see it becoming the kind of thing that takes up a lot of the little girl's headspace, though, and that's kind of bad, you know? I'm gonna get in before this heli kills me. It's like right here.
Warping to station. Warp drive active.
Basis. If you're looking at this like I was initially when this story was pitched to me, and you're like, well, what's the deal here? Like, I wanted proactive when I saw those commercials when I was younger.
I liked proactive.
What's the big deal?
I
wish I started moisturizing when I was younger. Well, it turns out that's not quite what a lot of today's tweens are doing. Right? You've got kids.
No, they're like obsessing about it because of body dysmorphia.
Is 10 rating Sephora in search of high-end brands like Drunk Elephant, which if you're unfamiliar with is like giving a toddler a Rolex, where they sell creams for $70, serums that can be over $100 as well, some anti-aging products that kids shouldn't be using. Because anti-aging products, they're meant for people who are aging. It's in the name, not prepubescent. Because while adults might benefit from things like retinol or vitamin serums, a teenager's skin, that's a different climate. They have more hormones and more collagen, so that means that they have different needs. Which is why you have tons of dermatologists now trying to get the word out, warning that these 10-step wrinkle prevention routines, they're not only unnecessary for them, but they can actually include ingredients that are bad for tweens and teens. For example, dermatologist Dr. Sharon Wong telling Vice, at that age, they should definitely be nowhere near retinols. No exfoliating acids, no vitamin C, none of that is required for children of that age. In young children with acne, it's very easy to overuse active ingredients, and then you end up over drying the skin, causing breakouts, eczema, and sensitivity. And adding, even adults will have issues if they just pile on all the actives at the same time. Right? Noting too much can crack your skin and open doors for infection, or even to develop allergies to products you were not always sensitive to. And a big thing, this is especially true of thin, immature skin. And yes, there are exceptions to every rule, but if you are dealing with hyper-specific skin problems, you should probably contact a dermatologist.
No, he killed somebody.
Said, there are a few things I gotta say. I know cost can be a limiting factor, or one of the reasons.
He killed somebody. Like, there was no rockets or anything. He killed his target in the first round, or was... Yeah, nobody's killing the heli. They're, like, he killed somebody. Who's out there right now? There's a lot of people on this server. Bob Sacamano. Haven't seen that guy in a while. Green Grebe. Hashtag Green Grebe at hashtag World
Docking
Rust.
permission requested. Docking permission requested.
A Russian? I don't know. He is Russian. Yeah, it's a Russian.
Docking permission
Green
requested.
Grebe at hashtag World Rust. Okay.
Docking request accepted.
Me Exile.
Autopilot
I play
disabled.
games. Basic S
Waypoint
profile. Yeah, it is. And Meeg Lod H Rajo Uberbunk and Veal Soup. Rajo. Real person. Canadian. Likes Lethal Company. So, good to know. Nothing too bad. I expected that to be Stens killing the heli, but it wasn't. I could buy... Well, see, there's no real way to do the water, however. It's annoying. I will run dual pistols currently because they're replaceable. It's fine. Yep. Oh, I'm in a Mar. I better deal with that and get them moving again. But before... Oops. Okay. Oh, damn it. Hurry up, you. I don't like the helicopter sound. Makes me feel like I'm in a military situation. I like the guns, but I don't like the military sound. This poison is nasty. I should get it off me. Yeah, I better wait. Okay, so I am in Amar, And I wish to sell this ice. $105 million, which is good because that's about what my Master at Arms is going to be. 90 million, huh? Yeah, and I'm going to buy a Master at Arms. I am going up in the money. I am going up in the money. 99 million makes sense. And then we go inventory, Master at Arms, consume. We're going to come over here and we're going to say, oh yeah, shield upgrades to 4, huh? Yeah, nice. We're coming to this thing and we're getting that, and we're dumping it in there, and we're combining. Stack all. This should not be, there we go. And then I want you to stack all and sell, and that will be, oh yeah, sell, that's fine. 27 and another like 60, I think, or something. Or yeah, what is that? It's like 57 mil or something like that. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Going up. And so pacifier, DED, Master at Arms, recruiter skin. Oh, you know, while I was here, I thought I might actually invest in a Mackinac skin, but I can't see them to buy them. So let's go see on the market about a Mackinac skin. Mackinac. Yep, and see what they have for sale. They've got an Namar and an Angel Industrial. It's too expensive. 120, 300, 89, 160, 6 bill, 89 million. Wow, for that glacial drift, and the Sancha, which is 100 million. Sancha Industrial. I wish I could see it. Could I see it? Yeah, that's the one I'm currently using. Yeah. This is the good one. Well, if she's going to rock Mackinac, I mean, I don't know. Buying skins on the second account is not necessary, so I'm not going to. Yeah, just close it. It's fine. I don't need to buy skins for her. It doesn't matter. I'll buy an Orca skin because she's going to permanently be an Orca pilot, but I'm not going to do a Mackinac skin for the couple of months that I'm flying Mackinac. I'm not going to do that. So, she needs a Master at Arms. The buy orders for this are 21 million. No, I'm not going to do it. I thought about it twice. I was like, yeah, no. So she needs to buy, right? Yeah, is she the one I did already, or was it the other one? It was the other one. Okay, so we need Master at Arms. Master. Oops, Master at Arms. There we are. So I could get a discount on this of about 14 million if I were to buy in bulk. And I could lock up like a bill in that. I could lock up a bill in that. That is something I could do. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, that's them fighting? Yeah, alright. Well, the tiger needed heals, so. Oh, did I get Shelra 2 yet? No. Oh well. A Master at Arms for 86. 85. This guy's competitive at 50. Yeah, I want to post up at 82, but I don't think I'll get I don't think I'll get takers. It's annoying. I went over by this guy. And put up like an order for 10 of them. Yeah, it would be fun to get 10 of them and sell them immediately. No, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sell them immediately. There we go. They're both boosted. So then we go back.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
Oh, wait, that sits in level 8? That's, oh, meta level is level 8, but no, but what slot does it fit?
Stargate.
If it's a 10 slotter, isn't it? Oh, meta level 8. These masters, what meta levels are they? Booster slot 10. Wish it would say on this thing. Booster slot 4. Oh shit! I didn't know you could do both. No, but I can't put this in booster slot 4 though. Can't do that. I have something in slot 4, so that's okay. Okay, we got boosts. Yep, we're playing the EVEs.
Autopilot
nice.
Jumping.
Okay, we will attack this ghost and heal the tiger. And we'll sit down again.
Warping to Stargate.
Warp and we'll let the tiger do their work.
Autopilot jumping.
People may go to social media for advice rather than a dermatologist. money, expenses, and yes, you can seek out information, but you gotta be careful. There is so much money being made and spent in this space, like, it's hard to know who to trust. You have to be careful, you gotta do your due diligence. Also, a big thing is I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a skincare routine if you're young. It is totally healthy for tweens and even preteens to start a skincare routine with puberty on the horizon, but a small and really basic one is where that should likely start and stop. Dermatologists largely agreeing that a gentle cleanser, moisturizer, and then some SPF gets the job done for most young people. And that also means young kids do not need to be shelling out hundreds of dollars on this bullshit. Though mom, dad, it's your money, do what you want. Though why people are overspending on this is connected to another concern, or the fact that kids as young
it's
as 9
the
years old are free.
commodification of beauty and women. It's always been. It's the abject objectification of beauty and women, and turning them into an asset, and their beauty into a value and an asset, and getting them started when they're young, and they got to get a good husband, girl, and all this other stuff. It's like that social pressure that fucks up women, you know? It sucks, but it's true.
Of aging and are concerned with maintaining their appearance. And of course, a lot of that goes back to social media and the amount of time they spend on it. Right? You've got celeb kids out there like Northwest having skincare videos going absolutely viral. Meanwhile, tweens see tons of people their age doing makeup and skincare hauls or get ready with me videos, reviews of skin trends, and all of these kids, they're convinced they should be participating. And on that note, columnist Holly Thomas writing, the modern rebranding of beauty products to skincare, reminiscent of diets to lifestyles, implies that simply leaving your skin alone is tantamount to negligence. And then on top of all that, like I briefly mentioned, a lot of these influencers have something to gain when promoting these products. Especially because in the world of skincare and makeup, the margins can be fucking huge. Which means not only so much money can go to the companies that make these products, but so much money.
I thought he was a player the way he
that will
moved. He was staring at the sky.
Based on two things:
didn't make any
aspiration
sense.
and fear. With Renee Engel, a psychology professor at Northwestern University, telling The Cut, beauty products sell best when they create a feeling of fear and vulnerability. The sooner they can get young girls worried about another thing that might go wrong with their appearance, the more they can sell. And sell they do, with a survey from Piper Sandler finding the teen spending on skincare went up 20% just between 2022 and 2023. I mean, we have elementary kids out here worried about aging, which is why we're now seeing a lot of dermatologists trying to take to TikTok in hopes of balancing what people are consuming on the app. Right, doing things like telling parents that it's okay to bring their kids back down to earth, starting and talking about good habits that make sense for their age. But cynically, I will say those dermatologists and parents in general are going to have an uphill battle, because again, this industry has just so much money. When there is a money train just chugging along, they don't hit the brakes for no reason. And the reason is usually not having to do with morals or concern for your well-being. But hey, I'd love to know your thoughts on this situation and story. Also, any experiences you have yourself or with kids you're seeing now, because it's one that is concerning in its own ways on its own, and also is concerning as it connects to just young people and their self-image related to social media and what that's going to mean for their lives. And then, in huge international and finance news, let's talk about recessions. Because not one, but two incredibly important countries have now slipped into recession. Starting with our friends across the pond, or the daddy we emancipated ourselves from a long time ago, or the UK, releasing official figures showing their worst gross domestic product performance since 2009, with it showing over the last 3 months of 2023 their GDP falling 0.3%, according to the Office for National Statistics. And according to ONS Director of Economic Statistics, across 2023 as a whole, the economy has been broadly flat, which definitely doesn't bode well for Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and the ruling Conservative Party, with Sunak's pledges of generating economic growth seemingly ringing a bit hollow. And this is the opposing Labour Party is already enjoying a commanding lead in opinion polls as the UK gears up for their national election this year. However, at the same time, there are some saying that calling this a recession is a leap, with the chief UK economist at Pantheon Macroeconomics saying it's overly dramatic to label the decline in economic activity in the second half of 2023 a recession, given that employment continued to rise, real wages rebounded, and measures of business and consumer confidence returned to levels consistent with rising activity by the end of the year. And notably, the UK is not the only country dealing with a slipping GDP right now. Japan also today announced that they've seen 2 consecutive quarters of contraction, which is the broad definition of recession. And in fact, this has actually caused them to fall from their position as the world's 3rd largest economy, with that spot now being taken over by Germany. And according to a Tokyo-based strategist at Japan Macro, the decline in private consumption played a considerable role here, saying private consumption was particularly weak and market expectations was for it to be flat. And adding, unfortunately, this will get worse in January following the Sea of Japan earthquake. People stopped spending in times of natural disasters. But all of this is some are holding out hope for improvement. One senior economist saying that the first quarter of 2024 will likely see a rebound in the GDP, but adding there that private consumption should improve with the stabilization of inflation and expected wage growth, and arguing that strong corporate earnings coupled with demand for IT will also play a role in recovery. Right, so there are big changes. We're gonna have to wait to see how long these trends continue, if we see rebounds. But like with a lot of things, the past few years have been a shakeup. It's just a question of how big and how long lasting. But then finally, today we're gonna end on